Hey guys, welcome back to my plush factory. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top favorite free crochet plushie patterns. Some of these were found on Instagram, some of them were found on Pinterest. I'm going to be linking all of these patterns in the description box below, and I will also link my TikTok down there and my Instagram and my Etsy page. Be sure to go follow me on all of those different things, and make sure while you're down there to hit that subscribe button and like this video. So these are in no particular order. I have them all thrown on my desk here. I'm just gonna start grabbing and going through them. I'm gonna do my best in this video to not just give the free patterns that everybody kind of already knows about, but there will be some of those thrown in here just in case you haven't seen any videos like this. But I did want to make sure that I gave some new stuff so that it's not just the same as everybody else's videos. So I know everybody loves a good octo for good reason. They're quick, easy, market makes, and they're super cute. My favorite octo pattern is this one. This is by Sweet Softies. You can find this on the Sweet Softies website. I will definitely be linking all of these below. It'll either be links in the description or I will have a Google Doc with all of the patterns linked there, and you can click on that Google Doc and find the ones that you want. This is my favorite octo pattern. I have made this so many times. This was one of my first ever products that I listed on Etsy. I think it actually was my first product I listed on Etsy. I love this little octo. I love how the tentacles they're little and they really look like octopus tentacles to me. I just got this sparkly yarn from Hobby Lobby, and look at how glittery in this little octo. Is that not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? I have made a bunch of these for my next market, and I plan to make even more. I love that you can just like make them in a ton of colors, and they're super cute. So if you're looking for a really awesome, quick, easy, cute, beginner friendly, free octo pattern, I definitely recommend this one. I do have to give an honorable mention to the All From Jade octo pattern. This is definitely a runner up. This one is made with the bobble legs. I would say they take me about the same time to make. It just depends on what you like better. If you like the more tentacle-y look of the Sweet Softies, or if you like the bobble look, then All From Jade is your girl, and this is also a free pattern. So it's just based on preference. I like them both, but I think the Sweet Softies one just has a little bit of an edge for me because of the tentacles. We'll stay with the aquatic theme. The next pattern that I love is this jellyfish pattern. Isn't that just so cute with the little, I don't know, are these also called tentacles? I think so, right? Tentacles? Whatever, the little swirly things. I love how it comes out. I have made 3 of these now. It's so good, and it's so fast. This jellyfish is so fast compared to some of the other jellyfish that I have tried because it's a no-sew pattern, which is amazing to have a no-sew jellyfish. I have tried jellyfish patterns where all of these little tentacles are individually sewn on. And while I loved how that jellyfish came out, this took me about an hour and a half to make, including all of the chains and working in the chains for these, which takes me usually a little bit longer. And the other jellyfish that I have made have taken a lot longer than that, let me tell you. So I recommend this one, and I just think it comes out so cute. I really like it, as you can tell. This pattern is by Brightside Crochets on Instagram. Yeah, if you're looking for a jellyfish, I got you. The next free pattern will stick in the sea creatures realm. This is the All From Jade baby whale pattern. Oh my gosh, these things are so stinking cute. I know that everyone talks about this pattern, but I couldn't leave it out of this video because it's just so good. It is probably the quickest pattern that I make. This takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to make one of these, and it's just adorable. It's really tiny. You can make a bunch of them for markets, and the price point is awesome on these. I am going to sell them for I think about $8 at my market, but I've seen people sell these for $5. I absolutely adore these. I've been market prepping a bunch of these, and I've made them in a bunch of different colors and yarns. These ones were made with the Big Twist Posh yarn, and this one was made with Sweet Snuggles Light. So they came out really cute. Here's the size difference, just so you can see. Sweet Snuggles Light is a little bigger, but not too big of a difference. And I also made this little strawberry whale. I adore this little strawberry whale. I love it so much. The reason that I came up with this idea was because I made this little pink strawberry whale or it wasn't supposed to be a strawberry whale. I was just making a little pink whale, and this is the Hobby Honey Bunny yarn. And for some reason, this particular magic ring, I just could not get it to close correctly. So it had kind of a hole at the top. So I was like, how am I going to cover that hole? And I was like, strawberry leaf? It's pink. Let me do strawberry leaf. So I made this one first. I don't love the way the leaf came out on this one, but I loved the idea. So I went in and I made these. And I just absolutely adore them. So let me know if you would like a quick little video on how I made the whale into a strawberry whale, and I can do a little tutorial for you on the leaf part. This one was with Bernat. The white is Bernat blanket and the red is the Big Twist plush yarn, and then this one was made with Hobby Lobby yarn. The red, I think it's the Velvety Smooth Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee yarn. I absolutely love that. I think that this next one might be my favorite pattern of all time. This is the Cable and Canvas Mushy Pop pattern. And these are just the cutest things. They are adorable. They are so quick to make. It is a free pattern. They're multi-purpose. They're cute. And they have a fidget element to them. They're silent, so you can take this anywhere with you and fidget with it and no one's gonna hear it. And it's just so cute. You could put this on a keychain. I plan on making a few keychains of these to sell at markets because I just think like pop this on a backpack or something, take it to school with you, public transport, you'd need a little fidget. It's right there on your bag. These are so good. They're just so good. So Cable and Canvas has a YouTube video where you can get the pattern for this and it's free, obviously. So I've been making a ton of these. I made this one. This is Bernat Baby Velvet, but I double stranded it to make it a little bit thicker, and I like how that one came out. I also have this red one. I needed to do a classic red. Absolutely love. I made this one in Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm trying to do this without covering my face. This one's Sweet Snuggles Light, but they're just amazing and they look cute in every color. I could literally talk about this pattern forever, so I'm gonna stop myself now. Cable and Canvas, amazing. Mushy Pops, love them. Okay, the next free pattern that I absolutely adore is this little duck wearing a freaking frog hat. Like, I die over these. Something about these, the novelty of them just gets me. I think they are so cute. This is another super quick one. Takes me about 20-25 minutes to make one of these. These I would say are more of like an intermediate pattern. You can, if you're a beginner, you can definitely do it. It just might take a couple attempts. The reason being, for the hat color change into the duck, you do a lot of working in the front and back loop, and then there's also the color change for the bobble stitch, but really it's not bad and it's so quick. Once you get a hang of it, you'll be good to go. And these are so cute. I just love them. I will definitely let you guys know how these sell at my market, but I plan on taking a bunch of these because it's springtime. I just think it's the perfect time for this. Who doesn't love an animal dressed up as another animal that look like fruits or foods, or animals dressed up as other animals? I know it's like a little gimmicky, but I just love it. It's so cute. Like, it's just, it takes the plushie to another level for me. The next pattern that I love, while we're on the topic of ducks, I'll talk about this one, is this mallard duck pattern by Sweet Bee Crochet on Instagram. This duck pattern she has, it's free and comes with the mallard duck, as well as she has a yellow duck, plain yellow duck, but I decided to do it in white with like yellow feet and a yellow beak. These little ducks are so cute. There's also a chicken pattern attached with it. I haven't made the chicken one yet, but I love these guys. I think these are absolutely adorable. Again, super quick. I think these take me about 15-20 minutes to make each. So if we're talking market prep, these are golden for that as well. And I love that they're just like little blobs. You can almost use it as a stress ball because it's just a little blob. It's just a little blob. So cute. The next one is another one of probably my top 5 patterns. So this is the little elephant pattern, and it is just so cute. This thing is so cute. This is by nooks_hooks on Instagram. I have made a ton of these in the Big Twist Posh, and then I just made a couple in the baby velvet, the Bernat baby velvet, and that I love. I love how that came out. I messed up on the trunk of this one. I forgot to do the one back loop only row, but that's okay. I think it still looks cute. I'm guessing that they're gonna sell really well at my market. I have a hunch that they're gonna be a bestseller because they're super cute. They're gonna be a little bit cheaper. I think I might sell these for $12. They take me about 40 minutes to make just because the ears. This is also a no-sew pattern, which is amazing. You do surface crochet for the ears. The only thing that's difficult about about this pattern is attaching the ears, but once you do that a couple of times, you'll get the hang of it. The pattern has really great pictures and descriptions to go along with it, so it's pretty easy to follow. I love this pattern. I adore it. Who doesn't love a tiny little cute elephant? Amazing. So everybody loves a nugget. I have to show off the nugget. This is another one of those patterns that I feel like is kind of everywhere, and I honestly wasn't gonna make them at first because, fun fact, I'm a vegetarian, but in my head this is just a vegan chicken nugget, so it's fine. But I love how cute it is, and I put little blush on it. I made a couple of these into keychains. Super cute. This is the quickest pattern that I make. I think I might have said that about the whales, but actually it's this one. This takes me 15 minutes, and I'm honestly kind of a slow crocheter. If you're faster than me, it'll probably take you 10. So these are just like a no-brainer. Get some mustard colored yarn, you know, knock a bunch of these out, sell them for $5 at your market. They're amazing. This particular pattern is by Vibes Crochet Co. Recommend this little chicken nugget. Okay, we have to talk about dinos. Everybody loves a good dino. I don't know a single person who doesn't love a dino. This is the Chubby Dino pattern by, oh, I realized I forgot to put blush on this one. I think the blush makes it really cute, so I'm definitely gonna do that. This is the Chubby Dino pattern by Nicole Crochets and Celestial CBC Crochet on Instagram. So I made these. This is Parfait Chunky, this is Sweet Snuggles Light, and this is regular Sweet Snuggles with Sweet Snuggles Light for the trim or the scales or whatever you want to call it. But I just think these are adorable. These ones work up really quick as well, and they're super cute. Every other dino pattern that I use and I really like is a bigger dino, and I wanted like a small quick market prep one to make that was going to be at a cheaper price point, and this works great. Super cute. It has a lot of character. I love how much character this has. It's very distinctly a little crocheted chubby dino. I don't know how to explain it, but it's got a lot of character for me. I love these. Speaking of dinos, I couldn't do this video without showing you the Rose and Lily crochet dino. This is one of the first ever patterns I made. Not this particular plushie. This isn't one of the first ones I did, but I made this dino as one of the first ever plushies I made, and I followed a YouTube tutorial that Rose and Lily Crochet have, and I just, it's so classic. I don't know if it's nostalgia to me, but I love this guy. I love how the spikes lay. I love his little face and body. I think he's so cute and chubby. I also recently made a Valentine's dino, and I gave her some heart scales. I gave her some pink glittery eyes and some heart scales, and I love her so much. I'm definitely bringing her to my market, but honestly, I kind of hope she doesn't sell because I love her so much. I want to keep her. These dinos, you can't go wrong. They do take a little bit longer, and there is a lot of sewing involved in this pattern. So if you're not a big fan of sewing, I maybe wouldn't recommend this. I might recommend the Chubby Dino more because it's a no-sew pattern. This one, you have to sew all the scales, the tail, both the arms, and both the legs. So a lot of little pieces to sew, but it's always worth it for me because of how cute it comes out. I just love them. Rose and Lily Crochet. The next pattern that I have, I absolutely adore this pattern. It's this little hippo, this little no-sew hippo. This is by crochet underscore crochet and pink blue dot crochet on Instagram. And my goodness, are these not the cutest little things? I love their little nostrils and their little tails. Like, come on. And they're no-sew, so they do use the bobble stitches for the legs. I will say the only thing that's a little difficult about this pattern is lining up the bobbles to make sure that the legs are in the right spot. As you can see, this one, I didn't line it up perfectly. So like, here's the face of this one, and that's where the tail sits on it. So I definitely wasn't paying enough attention to that, but it's okay. I think it kind of just looks like he's like turned his head a little, but you do have to make sure that you're adjusting the placement of your bobbles and the ears and the tail for your personal tension, just to make sure everything lines up. These take about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to make, and I personally think these are going to be a great seller because when I see these, I start squealing. So I hope other people feel the same way. This next pattern I think is adorable. This is kind of a random pattern. I really wanted to make a teddy bear, and I really couldn't find a teddy bear pattern that I liked. I was looking for something so specific. You know, when you just have a vision in your mind about a pattern that you want and it doesn't quite exist yet, or it's not, you can't find exactly what you're looking for. That was me with the teddy bears. And then I found this little guy and I love how he came out. I think he is so adorable. This is by Ekaterina Nikoleva. I'm not sure how to say that. It is a translated pattern. I found this on Pinterest and I adore it. I think it is so cute. I used regular Sweet Snuggles yarn for this and I love how it works up so quickly. This took me an hour and 15 minutes to make this little bear. It is not no-sew. You have to sew the ears, the arms, and the muzzle on, but you know what? It's the price you pay for such a cute little plushie. And I've made 3 of these now and I will probably make more. I just think they're so classic and cute and cuddly. Like, don't you just want to snuggle this guy? I love him so. So definitely recommend if you're looking for a nice like classic teddy bear pattern, this is a good one. I will obviously link it below with all of the other patterns. The next pattern that I want to talk about is this cloud pattern. So my logo has clouds. Part of my branding, I guess you could say, is the cloud because I'm called the Plush Factory. I just thought it went well with that. My sister designed my logo for me and we came up with the cloud idea to kind of bring everything together. I knew that I needed to make a cloud as my little mascot, and this is by Crocheted by Elle and it is so adorable. It's just the cutest little guy. This one I made with Big Twist Posh and this one is made with maybe Sweet Snuggles. Yeah, this is made with Sweet Snuggles Light, I believe. And they're super, super cute. I love how it works up. It's really satisfying to make these because as you're going, you know, you're kind of making the shapes of the cloud so you can see the progress really well as you're making it. And you add a little blush and a smile to these and they're just adorable. So absolutely recommend this. I have to throw in some food patterns, of course. So the first one is going to be this pickle. This little pickle guy, he's so cute. The pickles, emotional support pickles are super popular. I am planning on making some emotional support pickle tags with the little sayings to put on him for my market, but for now I just have the little pickle. This is by Ollie's Crochet on Instagram. I know there's a bunch of patterns, but this is just the one that I liked the most. I really like the size of it. I think it's the perfect little handheld size and I like all the placements of all the baubles on it. I think it really looks just a lot like a pickle. There's that one. The next little item that I have is this cute little strawberry. This cute little strawberry is by Stella's Yarn Universe. I found this one on Pinterest and I just think it's so cute with the little leaf and all its little spots. I added a little face to it, which you can choose to do or not to do if you just want it to be strawberry. You don't have to add the eyes, but I love this little guy. And then I also have this little blueberry. This little blueberry is by Not Ava on Instagram and it is just the cutest little thing. I added some blush to it and it's so sweet. I think these two together are just adorable. I love the little fruits section. I'm definitely gonna have a little fruit section at my market, so it can be like almost like a little farmer's market. You can get your fruit, put it in a little basket. And then last but certainly not least is this elephant. This elephant has been one of my favorite patterns. It is so big and cuddly. Look at these big ears on this dude. Are you kidding me? This pattern is definitely not no-sew and it is definitely not for the faint of heart. I will say that. It isn't overall that difficult. The only thing is there is just so much sewing. I used Sweet Snuggles Light to make this, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably will not use Sweet Snuggles again to make an elephant like this. I've used the Big Twist Posh for it. Incredible. I would recommend doing that. I have also used a Hobby Lobby yarn and that worked out fine. But the sewing with this, because you have to sew on so many of the pieces. The ears are sewn on, the trunk is sewn on, the head is sewn on to the body, the arms, the legs are sewn on, and the little tail is sewn on. So not a piece of this elephant is attached in the making of it, but let me tell you, it is so worth it because this guy is so cute and he's just so big and I love how he's floppy and I just think he's so endearing. I think his face is just so endearing. I love how like kind of derpy he looks and how floppy the tail is. This is made with fringe at the end of the tail and I just love this pattern, and everyone that sees this pattern like becomes obsessed with this elephant. Everyone that I have shown these elephants to is like, oh my god, they're so impressed. They're like stunned by it. I think it's the cutest thing. This is by Desert Blossom Crafts. So those are all of my favorite free patterns. Let me know if there's a free pattern that you love that I didn't talk about in this video that I should try, and maybe I'll do a part 2 of this eventually with everybody's suggestions. But I hope you were able to find some really good patterns that you're gonna take away from this video and try out. And if you do, let me know in the comments, tag me on Instagram, and I can't wait to hear about everybody's crochet adventures. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want more content like this. Please, please, please subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend who's looking for free crochet patterns, and I hope you will tune in for my next one. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!